Welcome to my guide on the Oasis agility course. Now keep in mind, this does require 65 agility, which personally is a good requirement, but before anything, the empty throne room is actually better than this course. Not for experience wise, but just for like AFK, and it's enough to get you to 75. And now as for a bonus, this course gets you 49,000 experience per hour if you are paying attention. The empty throne room gets you between 40,000 to 44,000, and it's AFK. So for that 5,000 XP difference, it's not really worth it. So you pretty much want to do empty throne room from 65 all the way to 75, in which case you'll use all of the experience, and then you can start doing this course for 75 to 77 agility, in which case the heaven course will be the next best in slot area. So that means this course is only good for 2 levels. But with that, let's begin the guide. And then there's going to be a very confusing screenshot, but for those that have been following me or recently did look at the one-click heaven course, I have also have a screenshot about that right now. And then keep in mind, this is going to seem a little confusing at first, but you pretty much want to angle your character accordingly, and then have your mouse where my option 1 is right on that log, and then option 2 you want to have it where that pink/yellow dot is, and then the third one you'll want to have your screen on that yellow portion of that yellow dot, of that pink dot, and then 4 you want to have it pretty much like south at that corner, and then 5 and 6 is where the blue mouse circle is, and then 6 is all the way to the west, and then back to 7 because number 5 and 7 are a 2 for 1. And now let's get back to the screen. So the best way to actually get the setup, and of course, I mean, you could pay attention and do the course with like surge, blade, dive, and so on, but that might require a little bit too much attention, in which case it's why this course is 49,000 experience per hour for me, because I kind of AFK it in a sense. I don't have to pay attention. So the first thing is you want to attempt to click this large rock, which will put you in the tile. Now you want to head east with your arrow key. So hit the left arrow key going towards left, and it should put your screen like right there. It's about 45-degree rotate. Now you just want to like start going south a little bit, and now we zoom in, and then try to line up the arrow keys. And then I will be putting a link in the description for the little screenshot with the dots, because it's very painful to do. I tried putting it on screen, but all I can do is this little screenshot. So you're gonna have to try to remember where to actually put the action bars and stuff, and you could put like, let's say, a combat tab like right at the end where 1 is, and then that'll be an easy marker for you. But anyway, let's go for the actual course. Now that we're back at the course and you have found the perfect tile, well, all of the 6 circles, again, let's hit number 1 to run across, and remember to have run on. And then you will see my cursor on screen, which hopefully it might help a little bit, and I'll be taking it nice and slow so you know where each click will take you. And then right there, as you notice, midway, I was able to run across it. So let me go back a little bit again. So we hit that tile, and then as you're running, you'll be able to click it. And then just in case you need it to be lined up, you can actually do it on the second step at the very bottom. And just like before, the little, I want to say, bolt for the rope. So just scroll out and stuff until your arrow's there. And this will be a very good spot for me. So you notice how you climb up the rope? You'll automatically jump over the gap. And then, you know what? I'll be able to automatically jump the stone pillar. Now, we click again. And then you can click it right there. Or you can click it again, and that's what I'm saying. You could AFK a little bit longer, and your character will do it. There is a delay, but your character is actually doing it. And then remember, for number 3, this spot is a little bit painful because you need to like right on that yellow dot. And again, it will be in the description as well. And then again, don't move your mouse. And then once you do it again, you have to actually click it. So you jump down. We'll jump this. Next up will be the number 4. So click by that chat box. Click again, and you'll be over the medium gap. And then click again. And now this one is very easy. It lines up perfectly for that palm tree. Now, click again. And hopefully you don't click on the cat, so you can just wait for the cat to wander around elsewhere and then just keep clicking it. Now, for whatever reason, sometimes your mouse may not line up, and then sometimes it does. So you kind of have to just be very careful with that. And then what I mean by it is sometimes like the next course, it will line up perfectly. It just depends like where you do click. Then click again twice, and then you'll be able to climb up the large rocks without even moving the mouse. Now, for 5 and 7, you want to just pretty much put the mouse anywhere where that blue dot was shown earlier. And now we go to the purple dot 6, which is here. And this one you have to be very patient with. So let's jump over the gap and do not move the mouse again. It should be right there. If you're patient enough, it should be climb down a ledge. And now we go back to the blue dot for option 7 to climb down. And then of course option 1. And then that's the full course, and then you can just go back to number 1 and repeat all the steps again. And I did try to minimize the amount of clicks you have to do for this method, but I was not able to find a good rotation for like the end of the course, because technically I should be able to click on both of the rocks going up and down without moving the mouse, but I cannot seem to get that camera angle while still maintaining this purple dot that I am doing right now to path all the way to this area as I'm doing right now. And again, remember, this agility course gives you 49,000 agility experience if you are not using surge, bladed dive, or double surge, in which case you can get better experience rates. But that might be a little too much attention if you're trying to do what I'm doing, which is kind of want to say like semi easy AFK. I'm not even sure what to consider this, because it's not AFK like my hef and agility course, which is like really one click and does the full course, which means you don't have to move the mouse at all. So for that, this is not AFK, but it's kind of a relaxing way to do this course. And I'll just finish off the course. And again, it did not line up accordingly, so you may need to like zoom out once or zoom in once. You have to play around with it and then never change the camera angle. Although sometimes you can get the talent scout, in which case, yes, do and speak to the talent scout just so you can get the nimble outfit, which does give you 6% agility extra experience when you do have all 5 pieces of the outfit worn. And remember, this is the best course from 75 agility to 77. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this weird agility method that I did found. And enjoy the rest of your day.